When you're getting ready to respool, you don't need to take all the line off. What I'm really doing is just taking about half the spool of line down, you know, no further than you're going to make a long pitch or a long cast. Probably take about 10 more yards off. That allows for a little bit of retying that you're going to waste some line. And then just hook onto the line that you're going to be using. In this case, I'm putting on the new flipping braid. And I always like to spool directly the same direction as what the spool is rather than against it. I just always think your line lays better that way. And I like to hang on to it with my fingers. That way I can pack it tighter. The tighter you pack braid, the less it's going to cut down into the spool when you set the hook. And it just makes it a lot more uniform. And make sure you never stack your line on one side of the spool. I kind of move it back and forth with my fingers. Get it on very uniform. It makes it a lot easier to pitch. Gives you greater distance. And man, in heavy cover, this braid is the deal. And don't overfill. If you fill up too much, it's going to be hard to manage. If you don't fill your spool up enough, you're not going to get the distance out of your reel that you can, especially when it comes to pitching. As you can see, it didn't take a whole lot of line to fill my flipping reel. You take a 100-yard spool of the Seaguar flipping line, you're easily going to get 2 to 3 reels filled with it. And that's a pretty economical way to go fishing. So get you some Seaguar flipping line. Don't spool the reel all the way up. Spool it about halfway up, and you'll get a lot of mileage and a lot of fish catches out of this.